Hello there, welcome back to the Once a Week Kitchen's friend's house. We're having a party tonight, so I'm making a sherry trifle. So I've got a large bowl here. I've cut up two of these raspberry Swiss rolls. Now it's got to be the one with just jam in, not the jam and cream type. So I've cut two of those up into slices, and I've got here a wine glass full of sherry. So I'm going to sprinkle that over the Swiss roll. Actually, that might be too much. So just chuck it all in, be generous. Now, I had a pack of summer fruits, frozen summer fruits. And what I've done, I put them in a bowl with about 1.5 ounces of icing sugar. Left it overnight to thaw out. And what we've got here now, drained them off, is the fruit plus this beautiful syrup, juice. So we're going to sprinkle some of this syrup over the Swiss rolls. What we want is for it to be moist but not too sloppy. So we'll try that now and mash it all up with a fork. And here's where you'll realise if you've got enough liquid in, there won't be any dry bits of cake, but you don't want it squelching. Otherwise, you know, the topping will struggle to set. You need to allow about at least 2 hours for this to chill in the fridge after you've made it before you serve it, so give yourself plenty of time. If you haven't got frozen fruits, you can use canned fruits, tinned raspberries, strawberries, fruits of the forest, anything like that that's colourful and red. I like to use for a trifle. So I'm going to tip all that in because it can take all that juice. Drain the fruit and use the syrup like that if you're using tinned fruit. So that's just about right. It's well moistened but not sloppy. And I'm going to tip the fruit on top. If you're going to use tinned fruits, you would need 2 tins for a large trifle. This one will feed at least 10 people. So we spread that over the top. Like so. The next thing we need is 250 grams of mascarpone cheese. Tip that into the bowl. And a small carton, 425 mils of ready-made custard. Now the trick here is to combine the two. Now if you throw all the custard in together, you will not get a smooth result, so you've got to add a little bit at a time and whisk it in. When this bit's whisked in, then I will add the next bit, and so on and so forth. Just take a few minutes, but it's well worth it to get a good smooth result. Right, I've been beating this now for about 5 minutes. I've got most of the custard in. There's just about, I would say, 1/5 of the carton left, but I'm not going to add that because I don't want it to be too runny. I want it to set nice and firm. So the next thing is to put this on top of the fruit, this mixture. spread that evenly over the over the fruit. Yeah, that's just about right. I'm going to pop this in the fridge now while I prepare the next stage, which is going to be whipping 600 mils of double cream to place on top. Right, I'm beating the cream now. It's important not to overbeat it, otherwise it goes sort of grainy. So that's just about right actually. It's leaving a trail, it's holding its shape, so that's ready to go on the trifle. So I'm going to spread this on top. Spread this evenly over the top. And as I say, once it's in the fridge, it will take at least 2 hours to chill, and it will set nice and firm. It will serve about 10 people at least. So it's quite rich, you don't need much of this. There's many ways you can decorate a trifle. Some much more complicated than others, but I just go around it all the way around with a fork. Across like that. And then across like that. Then when it's all set, just before I serve it, I shall decorate it with grated chocolate. The trifle's been in the fridge now about 4 hours, and I've taken this chocolate straight out the fridge. It's the dark kind of chocolate, the type with 70% cocoa solids. I've got a little kitchen knife here, a potato peeler. I'm just going to grate like that all over the top of this trifle, just to finish it off. It's just important you put the chocolate in the fridge before you do this, otherwise it'll get all sticky on you and it'll get all over your hands. So that's the last minute finishing touches to the old English traditional sherry trifle. So there you go, have a go at it. It's not cheap as chips, but it certainly is easy peasy. See you later, bye.